All right, you also want to master the lunge, okay? Most people might tell me that, or some people might tell me, not most people, that they maybe had issues with lunges with their knees and things like that, and several different ways to do lunges. Most reason that people have any kind of pain for lunges is because they completely go wrong. I'm going to start with the front lunge. I'll show you at a little bit of an angle so you can kind of see the whole body at the same time. You're just going to step as far forward, plant your foot, and then drop down. And then you push off. Where most people go wrong in that forward or front lunge is that they don't step out far enough, they lean back, and they shoot that knee forward, and that heel in the front, I don't know if you see that heel, will come off the ground. So we don't want that to happen. So the proper lunge is step, drop, and plant. The most important thing, you're working the front leg, so you want to plant that front foot firmly. And that means I want to feel the floor against the bottom of my foot evenly, meaning the heels all the way up to the toes are planted on the floor. Most of the time people go up on the toes because they're shifting their weight back because they have a weak thigh muscle, okay? So even if you can step and drop out and plant your foot, and if you need to push off like that, that would be fine. So that's a front lunge. A lot of times we'll do front lunges alternating, okay? Some people, their legs just don't like the front lunge. Maybe you have an injury, underlying injury, previous injury that you know of, like an ACL or meniscus tear, something like that. Everybody needs to know how to do a lunge, but sometimes a reverse lunge works better. We just step back, we have that front foot still going to be planted. We don't want to lift this heel up, we want to keep it down, and we just alternate the step back. You're leaning over your leg, okay? It's okay to lean forward. A lot of people stay so vertical and then they shift their weight back. Do not stay vertical and do not shift your weight back, okay? It really depends on the flexibility of your hip flexors, how vertical you are. But if you notice that I'm leaning over, I got a slight angle that when I do that exercise, okay? Now, from there, we had forward lunge and a reverse lunge. Now we have a split lunge or split jumps I'm going to show you. Now this is a really tough exercise we do in boot camp. It's great if you can do several of them. We get in that lunge position. We got our body pretty much balanced, and we're going to jump and switch our feet in midair. Jump and switch our feet up in there. Now it's imperative we jump all at one time, and we load it, and we jump, and we switch really fast our feet. So it'll look like switch, switch. So they're called split switches or split jumps, okay? So those are split switches I just showed you. Maybe a split jump is just staying leg stays forward, okay? It takes discipline to do that exercise. It's great to learn. To learn balance, start slow, then add the plyometric version into it, okay? Even if I just learned to do this, I couldn't get off the ground, I just pulsed up, and just did a little hop like that, that would be great. Again, your feet have to stay planted. If not, then you're going to ask for trouble with your knees. So those are the forward lunges, reverse lunges, and the split jumps.